This fearless caddis is the raddest, has skills of the baddest. Magic,
Swinging fuzzy
no
gun.
status, practically unmatched. Runs all of the gamut, in fact.
He's a reference
Games
guy.
and chatting, bent wizardly hatting, questing, snacking, napping. This
Can't diversify.
witty banter, seeking kitty answers. Roll 20 to scamper. Tune in,
And enjoy the ride.
Brady, the RPG cat. Brady, the RPG cat.
Hello, cats and kittens, felines and felidae, humans and variant humans, and every race, class, and subclass. Welcome to another episode of Brady and the RPG Cat. Tonight, we get into part 4 of our playthrough of Mouse PI. So, let's go ahead, let's just get started. I think we were just about to head to a new mission. The only thing we have gotten most recently about is a lead on the whereabouts of our missing magician. Let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, Wallop Bay. Which is also what I assume that some individuals that are involved in the true trafficking scheme are also involved in. So, it's time for us to continue our investigation. And so I moved on. It's my job. It's what I do. Alright. I'm pretty sure I bought all upgrades because it's what I always do when I go back into town. I believe I had gotten a new upgrade for one of my guns as well. Alright. When I go from here to here, figure out where I park my car. So we're going into a new stage. It seems to be just like the remnants of the opera that got burned down. There's some more things to investigate here.
Clear as day, Curd hadn't lifted a finger. And clear eyes should keep my mouth shut before someone guessed who lit the match.
Ah, you blame yourself, but it is really society. Society and whoever that weird woman doing the simultaneous opera bit was. Oh, geez. Well, I screwed that one up. Obviously, you know, I had to go from bottom to top. I went top to bottom. Alright. So I moved on. It's my job. It's what I do. Up. It's a safe. It's always a safe. Alright. Up. Can't be doing that trick again. Alright. This is going to be a long playthrough if I didn't cut the crap. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Gotta save immediately. Alright. Okay, this looks like a time puzzle. There we go.
No press today. I'm busy.
Miles Curd, big mouse party spokesperson. A pleasure.
That's Mr. Curd. Let's act like we weren't raised by shrews. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm in the middle of...
Oh, watching other people do the actual work? Yeah, I can tell. Mr. Curd, I'm investigating the unfortunate demise of one Betty Lynch. I have reason to believe your boss, mayoral candidate Milford Sawyer, knew her. Might even be useful in figuring out how she ended up dead.
And who the hell are you? I don't remember seeing you around the MPD headquarters. And I know all our good investigators.
Our.
What was
Yeah, funny mouse game. Yeah, PI mouse.
PI for hire. Not here on official business, just doing a favor for someone looking for closure. Thing is, this whole case...
Mouse PI, it's my favorite cartoony type show.
Spoiled way kind of stink. You might want to help me out before that smell starts sticking to you too.
Pepper. All right, fine. We're too close to the election for some half-baked accusations to start fouling up the campaign. Shoot your shot.
Already did. So was Sawyer close to Betty in any way?
No chance. Maybe they clinked glasses at some movie fundraisers, but that's it.
Was this a show before becoming a game? Nope.
Inner circle.
It was entirely an independent game production.
Quiet, you know, to avoid the kind of scandal that might make a...
And also, I'm doing all right. Thank you very much for asking, Judo. Thanks for tuning into the show as well.
Like Milford, small-time celebs show up whether you want them or not, hoping to ride your coattails. Doesn't mean there's more to it than that.
Oh, see, that's funny because I got pictures. Betty rubbing elbows with BMP officials. Real cozy, real not accidental.
Yeah, because she was always circling our parties like some fame.
You saw the notice on Discord. Thank you very much for putting those up, by the way.
Socialite looking for a headline. But trust me, no one in the party worth their salt would mix business with that.
Sounds like you had a personal gripe with Betty, Mr. Curd. Is there something I should...
Listen, Pepper Shaker, I don't like where this is going, so I'm giving you one last polite suggestion. Piss off. Grilling's over.
But it's still kind of smoky in here.
Get the hell out of my yard.
Well, that went about as smooth as a brick through a windshield. Lucky I still had my teeth. And plenty left to chew on.
So I moved on. I was kind of half expecting that there was actually going to be an actual level here, but... Yeah, I guess we don't want to double dip in quite that regard. My goal is to help everyone out on the team, and I am certainly glad that you are. Wow. Am I actually going back to the same... I thought I was supposed to be going back to the office. Oh. Alright. You don't really need the health pickup here. You know, speaking of things, it should be a good time to do a couple of shout-outs here. You know, check out Tieterman Can. Great flesh tuber. Currently is working himself through the new season of Dead by Daylight, I believe. So definitely some poor Titan got stabbed in the palm of the hand in that clip. And also, let's shout out Judo Kami. So, excellent nuclear hedgehog turtle VTuber.
Birthday tomorrow on NBC. That's right. This is the NBA on NBC.
Wow. Let's see. Oh, I just had to press the Crito phone over here. Well, even though it seems as though I had won a hand and all that, I think I have currently found myself without any new leads.
Into a burning dumpster. Maybe Vivian can make sense of the mess.
I was wondering when she was going to come back into the story.
Oh, don't mind me. Just loitering professionally.
Oh no, that's not Vivian, that's Wanda. Oh. Yeah, she's still in my office.
So, any progress on the case, Monsieur Pepe?
Yeah, and it reeks worse than the brie I left sitting in the fridge.
I don't see a fridge.
Exactly. But I did cross paths with Mr. Kurd.
And?
And he clammed up quicker than a marina shellfish in a cheese storm. Still, I found out that while Betty got close to Sawyer, well, how do I put it? She befriended Kurd as well, but...
Yes. Quick, out with it.
See, here's where it gets kooky. Like real kooky. Kurd spoke of her like she was nothing more than a bottom-of-the-barrel wench, and then out of
Mouse
the
wrench. A wench of mouses.
like I'm some snooty millionaire.
That is vital information indeed.
Could be. At least I know where to go to next. You see, Kurd's got dirt close to home. Literally. So that's where I'm heading.
So, you're leaving town, Mr. Pepper?
Just for a little while.
Good. Go do your thing. I'll poke around here and there. I have a few friends in, let's say, mid to high places. You take care, Mr. Pepper.
Oh, I will.
Say, wonder why we're so keen on just allowing somebody to hire us as a private investigator and then do part of the investigation themselves. I've gotten a little lost. Okay, so out this door and then through this door down the stairs. See, I didn't actually play a level yet, so I'd be surprised if there were any ammunition bonuses going on. Seems that there was just one for the Devarnisher. Alright. Still wants me to be here for some reason. Oh, Tammy. Alright. Well, I didn't get gun upgrades either, so I don't see why to talk about Tammy, but we are definitely reducing the amount of necessity here.
Hey, Jack. How's the case shaping up? You know, the shrews and all that.
Hey, kiddo, I'm heading down to Walla Bay to find out.
The bay, huh? What's dragging you down this salty armpit now?
Well, I just follow the crumbs, you know? They're pointing me straight to the water. Supposedly that's where the shrews are being moved. I just have to pin down the exact spot.
Well, hey, I might be able to help you out with that.
Figured you might. So, who's my guy?
Name's Cameron Bozo. Rakes like a jug away, yes, but might have heard something useful. You'll find him skulking around the pub, likely.
Cambozo? Classy.
Oh, and be sure to have a bunch of cheddar handy.
Cheddar? What's wrong with Gouda?
No Gouda if you broke, Jack.
The cheese pun. Okay, gotta go to the bar next. I am being a responsible investigator. Oh, I actually was supposed to use the clue board as well. Alright.
Finally, a countryside case. Interesting.
Alright. And out the wrong door again. Alright. Time to hit the beaten path. Couple of potential places I could be heading to right now. But it's a short stream, so I'm going to go to the nearest one.
Nothing like a breeze of rotting fish, oil rigs, and stale Gouda. Corny would be begging for a gas mask. A fisherman's pub this empty at noon. Smells fishy. Feels crooked, too.
It's Pepper! Get him, boys!
Wow. I didn't have a gun selected. Seems dangerous in this kind of environment. Says they're getting after me for sticking my nose where it don't belong. Alright. This is a terrible vacation. I don't think I can pick that up. I think I'm full of shotgun rounds. Speaking of...
Where's Bozo? What did you do to him?
Why is a walking corpse asking questions?
Oh, I ain't dead yet, bub.
just very, very badly wounded at the moment. What is that? Work now, die later. armor, slice of cheese, another healing. Alright. Somebody's got to attack me around here, otherwise all of this dynamite lighting around is going to go completely to waste. Unless everybody was busy attacking me in the hallway. Ah, look at the little bats. Okay. Everything chaos will ensue the moment I pull this switch. Yay. Cuphead antics. Well, Pepper and his pal Mugman, and his pal Mugman, and his pal Mugman. Alright. This would have looked a lot better if I hadn't just fallen in the water almost immediately. Alright.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the rat-a-tat-tat.
Oh, speaking of. There's one more emergency box around here that I didn't use. Nope. Seems I cleaned the place out. Oh, speaking of typewriters.
Now you better drop this silliness and tell me.
Uh-oh.
Are you deaf? You drop when I say drop. To hell with you, Pepper. I ain't telling you nothing.
Spinach factory.
In the name of the law, time to break stuff.
Wow, they're giving me all the special weapons in this stage.
Where'd your balls go, Pepper? What are you morons waiting for? Don't put him in!
Okay, grab the cannonballs again.
This place won't hold forever! Move it, you cheeseheads! Where'd your balls go, Pepper? Where'd your balls go, Pepper?
Ah, good question. Gotta keep running back to the to reload the cannon.
In the name of the law, time to break stuff.
Where'd your balls go, Pepper?
Okay, so the enemies are gonna keep coming out until I actually level the building. Okay, well. Like many sequences in this game, it is all slowly starting to come together.
In the name of the law, time to break stuff.
I only think I get one round of these at a time. Alright. See, I think the ammo has a tendency to move around as well. That's a good question. I think I actually have to finish the shooting sequence each time, too. Okay, out of typewriter ammo. Here comes a heavy. Is that some specific enemy I'm hitting is making the balls respawn? Alright. Uh-oh. I think I have momentarily lost control. Yeah, my controller just kind of flipped out for a second there and then quit. Let me go ahead and let me plug in directly here. Alright. Alright. I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for that crazy controller.
In the name of the law, time to break stuff.
Okay, probably shouldn't have shot that. Yeah, alright. Okay, there goes that. Alright. Really hurting right now. So if I were actually accurate with my cannon shooting, this sequence wouldn't go on as long. All ammo, no refills. Alright. That could have gone better.
In the name of the law, time to break stuff.
So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to start with a machine gun because I think I'm going to need it for some other stuff. Alright. Take care of you. Alright.
Where'd your balls go, Pepper?
Uh-oh. Seems like there was a momentary delay in the action, but we're back, folks.
Where'd your balls go, Pepper?
Alright. Shouldn't there be a lot more guys attacking me right now? Just saying. Little bit. Little bit. It's like the enemies got stuck. Alright.
Where'd your balls go? What am I even doing? Stop! Hey, you balls! Stop there! Where'd your balls go, Pepper?
This is usually where everything falls apart. I'm at 1 HP. Well, okay, yeah, then the bullet just hit me. That was weird.
In the name of the law.
Where'd your balls go, Pepper? What are you morons waiting for?
I say it's probably better to save the typewriter a little bit closer to the end. Yeah, which window is he in? Alright. Hopefully that hit actually landed.
Where'd your balls go, Pepper? Hey! This place... Where'd your balls go, Pepper?
Okay, bad time in order to get hit with the backsplash. Wonder if there's something I'm missing out of all this. Is that I'm supposed to be shooting in a very specific way.
In the name of the law, time to break stuff.
Alright. Oh, one thing is that, yeah, I start out with 2 rounds, and I need to be using the 2 rounds. It's not just shoot, reload, shoot. Okay, when I pick up, then it's just a 1. Alright. Okay, that guy stayed alive in a very inconvenient manner. Let's get going.
In the name of the law, time to break stuff.
Where'd you What are you morons waiting for? Don't let him in!
Alright. Yep, you were mentioned. I just went ahead and sent a shout out during this stream. Yeah, everybody go, check out Tierman Cam because he is a great streamer. I've been liking the run that he's been doing most recently on Dead by Daylight. Alright.
Where'd your balls go, Pepper? This place won't hold forever. Move it, you cheesehead! Where'd your balls go?
Alright. I think I'm getting the indication that the boss battle is slowing down in order to meet my pace. Don't necessarily know how I feel about that.
Where'd your balls go, Pepper? This is the police!
And I think there's also a couple other places I could be getting cannonballs, but maybe that's a bit. Maybe things are coming to a halt because I'm not always using the same respawn point. All right.
Where'd your balls go, Pepper? Where'd your balls go, Pepper?
All right. So we're gonna level the building before we get after him. Come on, where's the other sweet spot here?
Where'd your balls go?
Alright. There are very few streamers with a style as distinct as yours. Well, you know, I think people actually tend to like to do the black and white 1920s style a little bit more, but, you know. I grew up on Looney Tunes reruns on basic cable. Okay, definitely could use some more of that. Alright. There we go.
Sometimes you knock it down.
Yeah, all this past military training is starting to come in handy.
No! Stop! Have mercy! I'll talk!
You watch Looney Tunes on Laserdisc. I still watch Looney Tunes on Blu-ray, actually.
He's alive!
It's a great time for animation restoration right now. Animation historian Jerry Beck has been working really closely with the MeTV network in order to provide a whole bunch of new restored classic animation, and an enormous amount of it is also coming out on Blu-ray. All right. A clue, a clue. All right. So how am I getting out of this rubble? All right. Totally normal wall. How was I wrecking these before? I think I was kicking the barrels into them. I don't see barrels, though. Let's see. I guess I used a cannon to do this. When in Rome. So we're still dealing with the ambiguity of Paramount, and there's already a rumor has started that just as soon as the merger is complete, that they're planning on doing sell-offs of both Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. I guess in order to continue to create the illusion that they're being competitive. Paramount is a nightmare company. Well, you know, also fortunately, we had the Amazing Digital Circus release, and is beginning to prove that web-based and independent animation is king. Which is something I've been wanting them to say since the early to mid-90s, when I spent all of that time on websites like Joe Cartoon and Camp Chaos. And Newgrounds. Let's not forget Newgrounds. I actually hope to do a thing or two on Newgrounds still to this day. There's a termite terrace of independent web-based animation. Yeah, I'm getting so sick of this guy. Alright, well. There we are. Just what I needed. While I'm at it, yeah, let's hork the cheese, too. There we are. That's probably getting rarer and rarer. Oh, look, somebody saved me a secret. It's cool to see all the other shows that are coming from Glitch as well, particularly Game Oververses that I remember watching the original pilots, which are probably still on Rubber Ross's channel on YouTube. Spent an enormous time talking about it, particularly on episodes of Game Grumps. Hype about Knights of Guinevere, that's a pretty good one too, from the Owl House creator. Well, in the interim, they're going to also be working on a trade paperback version of the Owl House, so, you know, you kind of hope that one will end and the other will begin soon enough. Boy, I'm grabbing ammo for this cannon like gangbusters. I kind of thought that this was only going to be for this level, but obviously there is an impetus in order to use this a lot, quite often throughout the adventure. Oh. All right. So yeah, show me the way back up again. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Just the women. Door was quite suspiciously left unlocked. We're gonna blow up the water tower. Special. Things look pretty scenic around here. I have loaded up pretty significantly on power-ups. I definitely am getting into a great big firefight here pretty soon. That must have been a bit preemptive. So the anvil is useful because, yeah, it did make a fork in the road that the policeman had to walk around. All right. You take way too many bullets for a person your size. All right. Oh, look, a sailboat. I'm able to see it completely and totally unobstructed. This is the 1940s. We didn't have magic eye posters in the 1940s. All right. Okay, we're back. Thank you, everybody, for staying tuned through the advertisements. Grabbed a bunch of these cannons. I should be using them throughout. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Why is it always I have to fall off, you know, just as I am about to do a tail swing? All right. I fell down again. Okay, this is an alternate route.
I swear, officer, ow! I've been law-abiding since breakfast.
Freeze, Bob!
My hero. Oh, my precious savior. More noble than a whole truckload of blood of...
Tammy's the one you should be thanking. Just tell me what I need to know.
Of course, boss. What exactly do you want to know?
Everything.
Well, see, I was born right here in Mouseburg, almost 30 years ago. Mama worked the docks, Papa...
Everything about the missing shrews.
Oh, right. There's a meeting going down, see? They're resealing the livestock deal or whatever. Wallop Bay's just a pit stop.
Who's they?
Cops. The crooked ones. Meeting with some science-y types. Weird accents. Real heavy on the Z's. Especially their leader, the professor.
This some new racket or business as usual?
Oh, business as usual. Used to bounce around Shantytown, keep it quiet. Now, feels like they don't even bother hiding it.
Bounce around where exactly?
Bob's workshop, Letitia's pharmacy, maybe. Both good folks, just scared stiff. Oh, and they've been using that old underground shelter uptown. I used to squat there till they kicked me in the teeth. See, right here.
Yeah, tragic. So when's the next deal?
Dunno. Today, tomorrow. I don't exactly work on a schedule.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow.
Stakeout. Guess I'll start sweeping those spots.
Oh, speaking of which, see, boss, I happen to have a key. A very special key. A pharmacy key. Let's just say I'm holding on to it for Letitia. Temporarily. And since the pharmacy's on your list, $50, boss, and it's yours.
Yeah, why not?
Morals of a stinky floater. You know that? Fine. Hand it over.
Pleasure doing business with you, boss. You're the greatest.
Mm-hmm. Try not to get yourself roughed up again. And for the love of cheddar, spend that money on clean underpants, will you?
Yeah, right. Oh no, somebody's coming up behind me. Don't look too hard at the exit. There's all some toughs hanging out around here. Alright. Nothing like a little hot varnish in order to get through a melee. Need like a Sherman tank in order to deal with these guys. Yeah, I think that, yeah, there are several switches I need to press in order to get that door open. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, the pharmacy, I was just given the key to the pharmacy. Oh, can't quite do that. There's a point to, yeah, that whole spiel that was being given to me a moment ago. Well, you know, I also have hovers. Maybe some hovers is helpful in this section. Ah, can't actually jump over that wall. Yeah, I have to do this thing with the switch first, I believe. Oh, hit that button a little too soon. Does not seem right somehow. I keep finding the switch boxes, but I don't know how to interact with them. Or was that what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to shoot them. You start sparking and smoking like that other one. I'm wasting ammo over here. Has to be one more somewhere. All right. Okay, this is a time lock. I don't think this has anything to do with what I'm with the mission objective. All right. And there's just one wire that leads down here. What's up with that? Shot that one. I believe I shot that one. Okay, what else is there? Fair. Maybe if I cannonball the water tower. No, that one's staying up. They made it out of better stuff than the one in the other sequence. I'd be trapped around here. Unless there's a transformer that I'm missing. Transformers, objectives in disguise. I wasn't near anywhere where I actually should have flung it, was there? Oh, hello. Bunch of frogs running their own speakeasy. Uh-oh. Probably just overdid that one a little bit. Well, I made my way up here. At least I've got that going for me. Which is nice. I don't think I can break these. I hate getting stuck, but it's me, so I do it often. Yeah, I know it's supposed to go down there. Say, hit that with the biggest artillery I got. That made a noise and whatnot. Okay, that's what I was supposed to do. That's a little bit cryptic. All right. Not like the dead end that I was in, but dead end. I continue to be a dead end. Okay, what about you? Rat. Something like that. Uh-oh. I stuck my tail in it, quite literally. That's the game the captain and his fondue-loving pal are playing. Makes a man wonder what they see in the mirror.
14 days. Signed, the captain. In XX scribbled was cited in something that reeks of illegal fondue.
Nothing quite like bootleg liquid cheese. Sometimes they cut some butter into it. All right. I've been saving up enough health and power-ups to allegedly survive this. Sheesh. Here comes these guys. Always towards the end, which is really bad every single time that you have to do a melee fight in them. Alright. Did I do this one before? Probably didn't, because the wall's still intact. They just respawned me facing where Mystery Wall was. Oh, well, I can't pick it up because I'm at full health. Another armor right here. Missed that before. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't be spotted just yet. Okay, finding the hot pepper machine was obviously key to winning this shootout. All right, there we go. All right, who shot me? Who's got the big whiskers? Drat. Okay, you guys weren't spawning here before. Dirty pool, old man. Trying to deplete some resources here. Is really getting mobbed here. Regrettably, still not surviving this one. So they're actually thinking to find me out here. Take care of you. Alright. Somehow managed to get myself back to full health. That's not gonna last if I can't find out where the sniper is. Sheesh. It's always when the two great big guys always come out. Need to actually try to see if I can use this cannon for a little bit more damage control. Do this to lure me out in the open a lot quicker. Cash here. Oh wow, this is a much bigger secret than I thought it was. Almost looks exactly like the last treasure. Well, yeah, because it is. I just didn't come in this way before. Well, I've got a lot more cash as a result of it. All it has to fall ass backwards into some treasure. I thought there was an armor case around here. Uh-oh. Yeah, just go ahead and let them explode themselves. Okay, here's the part where I usually fail. Gotta figure out which direction that the heavies are coming in. Alright. Got a literal cannon I hit these guys with. Still doesn't seem to be enough. Alright. Alright. I want to deplete my armor doing this. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting cats. How you doing, Reaper? Thank you very much for tuning in. Guy's corner trapped. How tragic, how sad. You've been thinking about not coming back and disappearing from the world. I've had days like that before. Life is worth being around. It's people that aren't. Okay. Okay, this time, make sure that I nip these heavy guys in the bud so I don't have to do this sequence anymore. What does it take? 3 cannonball shots in order to kill one of these guys. 5 stream streak in an old cartoon. Probably one of the first people who can actually say that. By the way, aren't you supposed to be black and white too? Nah, man, that's old school, Pedro.
Don't let your kids watch it. Before you know it, they're gonna be eating sports candy and moving and running and dancing and dancing and being healthy.
Say, if I can manage it, I am totally varnishing those heavies. You know he's actually dead, yeah. I remember the time is that, yeah, just shortly after We Are Number one of the songs from Lazy Town, became a internet meme. I guess it was to his benefit. It probably helped him with his last bit of health care before he passed on. You know, I used to like Lazy Town. It was made from the same people who made Bump in the Night, one of my favorite stop-motion cartoons on the ABC network. This time I did it backwards. I blew the hole in the wall to get into the exact same secret area. They don't show that. They don't show what in old cartoons? They don't show dead people in old cartoons? I mean, they show people turning into angels and sprouting halos and wings, which they also do here. Well, that would have been damn convenient. Actually, yeah, I've seen quite a few cartoons where people were decapitated or had holes being blown into them. The blood was not really a thing. I mean, there's this lengthy sequence in one Daffy Duck cartoon where he runs around like as though he's got his head cut off, and he's holding a ketchup bottle and throwing it everywhere. Oh no, you crushed my whalehead. You crushed my whalehead. Did I grab the armor back there? Yes, I did. Um... Trying to take the hot pepper. This is where I needed the varnisher, because the heavies are coming out pretty soon. Guys who have been quite meaningfully knocking me around the entirety of this sequence. Make sure I survive that this time. Alright. Okay, I actually beat everybody. While shooting everyone with the varnisher. And that's the other thing about this, is that you see blood gushing out of these guys. It's not blood, it's ink. These guys are made of pen and ink. There's a time they make it pretty explicit in a later scene in this game, but no spoiling. I speak as though I've actually made it to that point. Bang! I was a tad limerent before that piano landed on me, so I thank you for that. Oh, it feels as though I've been here before.
Some old world names, and a whole sack of prescriptions for seasickness meds. But why?
Another bunch of bosses to fight out here, no doubt. Need to be headed toward the workshop now. Just be over here. All right. Just look around here for just a few more pickups. Alright. Okay, poor bastard doesn't know that I'm here yet.
Sweet infinite feta. 100 shrews per shipment. That makes... What's that noise? It's coming from a pier.
I'm just glad that I was capable of shooting them all from this distance. Of course, the heavy gets close enough, but nobody else does. It's a trap. A mouse trap, you might say.
Must be that secret meeting.
Set the marble down the chute. Make the cage fall on the mouse. You roll your dice, you move your mice, nobody gets hurt. Alright. Guy really had it in him to get full of holes.
No fondue way. Captain is Captain Goddamn Sims. The cop of the year himself. So much for that. But the other guy must be the professor. Ugh, he's got that particular brand of the quite big affair egghead I'd rather forget. And here come their lackeys, walking in on me like, oh, hell.
Some ties are just not right for heavy-handed film noir style exposition. Okay, I really wish I really connected with that. No two people are not on fire. Do yourself a favor and stay down, big guy.
Maybe even across.
Well, at the end of all that, I actually did end up beating the stage, so at least I got that going for me. I think this was in the room that I was before. All right. All right. Okay, where am I actually supposed to go? There we are. Okay, so before I move on, yeah, there is a message here I should look at. You have to think back when black and white films were first coming out. These movies for them, they still used subtitles for most of their movies. Only down when they figured out how to get voices to match with their actors did they lose the subtitles. But then when they started making Killer, they gave the choice back for viewers to add subtitles to the movies. Well, everything just kind of had its own purpose in those days. Is that subtitles were more necessary when all films were silent, but then immediately afterwards they were used to do things like dub foreign films. They gave you two choices: you either go to the lighthouse or go underneath the water where that submarine went to face that second boss. Yeah, and that is what is going to happen either way. But slightly before that, there is another office sequence here, and I always want to stop at the office whenever they ask me to, because it gives me an opportunity to get ammo upgrades.
Plenty of pieces
There we go.
on the floor. Time to start pinning them in place. I better bring Corny up to speed before I wade into the muck. Tangled as hell. So what exactly did you do at Tinsel's to get your glamorous behind kicked to the curb?
Kicked? Please. I left on my own terms. Nose high, tail swaying, not a single boot print on my rear.
Well, either way, there must have been a reason.
Oh, I don't know. Ridiculous overtime? Zero artistic integrity? The occasional wandering hand? Oh, a paycheck so thin I could roll a cheese stick with it? Pick your poison.
Surely those ain't the only reasons, right? Sounds like you got a soft spot for the place.
You are persistent, aren't you, Mr. Pepper? Fine. Tinsel's wasn't just a job. It was an experience.
Scotch on the rocks.
A lifestyle. You didn't
Just don't order it in Toontown because they put literal rocks in your scotch.
Gave it a good shake and spilled every last drop onto the screen. It was about skirting the edge of what's safe, what's appropriate, about grabbing what you wanted and never blinking. And me, I never blinked.
So, you partied too hard and got yourself in trouble.
I partied just enough. Though, in hindsight, my just enough might have been a little much for the wussies. But without those parties, I'd never have met half the dazzling souls I did. I'd never have met Betty.
She's never blinked because she was a cartoon. Well, on occasion, blinks are added to her repertoire in order to make the character appear actually human.
Never. I just connect the dots.
Well then.
You often catch me not blinking, but that's simply because, the blinks don't really register well at times. It's a Life 2D thing.
You ever wonder?
I don't wonder.
Yeah. But do you ever stop and...
Jack. Yeah.
Right.
So?
Well, makes me what I... Maybe. Well, what a...
Boy, this is small talk with everybody. So I do have to talk to Stilton. Okay, here he is.
Jack! Avast me hearty. How was the bay?
Stinky.
Yes. Well, the place could use, as the forefathers would say, a touch of gentrification. But did you
you find anything useful?
I did. The cops are neck deep in the shrew racket, dunked like a breadstick in a bowl of melted mozzarella.
Ah, that spells trouble. Either for us or the shrews. What else did
Not
you
if she was only on paper.
Well, looks like there was
Well,
some kind of a deal between the cheese.
technically, she's not even on paper anymore. She's on a digital image on a
Captain Sims.
One and the same.
very high-end modern day animation program.
We need to tread carefully from here on out.
That ain't all. There was this scientist of sorts there. The way he carried himself rubbed me all wrong, and not in the good way. This ain't your run-of-the-mill trafficking ring, Cornelius. I can feel it in my gut. Either that, it's something that I had for lunch. Either way, something much darker is going on.
You have to dig deeper, Jack. Little lives depend on it.
You don't need to remind me. With the cheese leg is
Hey, Mr. Mouse, you have something between your teeth.
That's where I'm going.
A little cheddar between cheek and gum tastes mighty good at times.
And we'll get to the bottom of this in no time. Hard evidence, Jack. Harder than the diamond-laced grana padano.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, now I have the choice to go to one of these two locations. All right. Stop by the ammo store. I think I've almost got the full comic. I haven't even begun with the baseball minigame. I think I said I was going to play it like at the end of an episode, maybe about like 2 episodes ago. Oh, one more thing I should check to see if I have a gun upgrade. Let's see, where's Tammy's place? Okay, everything is upgraded at least to level 1. All right. So what was this about the windmill? Yeah, they're going to unlock 2 areas here. One of them... Okay, well, yeah, maybe just one of them. Lots of places to go. Lots of leads to check out. There we go. That's the way through the bridge.
Crooked trees, crooked roads, and crooked stairs. Welcome to Curdsville.
Ah, look at the bats.
All sleepy and hollow, just the way I pictured it.
Yeah, literary reference.
Turn around and leave, Shell. This ain't no place for a city mouse. Bad spirits, yeah, here? Old sins, unknown forces.
I'm looking for the family home of Miles Curd. That the big one overlooking the village?
And why's that, huh? You don't look like one of them cheese-snorting shysters. What you want with the likes of Curds?
I'm on a case, helplessly trying to straighten out the world's twisted string cheese.
Oh, mon pauvre bête. Then you best hold on. to this little thing.
And don't sell yourself short, lady. You got some muscle for a...
Ain't what I meant, she said. Take this greedy. Keeps misère at bay, shell. Might save that heart of yours.
Thanks.
On va se revoir plus tard, chef.
This is fine.
Okay, they're dogs, but, you know, this is what destroys my theory of all of this being up at mouse scale, because they must be human-sized mice, not mice-sized mice, because otherwise, yeah, they wouldn't be able to be the taller than the dogs are. Everything seems so to scale up until this point. Of course, I knew I still actually had to be going this way.
Well, you look at that. A trick, and remember to use both barrels.
Oh, hey. Double-barreled shotgun. I wonder what unique properties something like this could have. This is life paying me back for not being allowed to shoot the duck hunt dog. Can you pet the dog in Mouse PI? No, but you can fill it full of lead. They're coming out with shields. Well, they've been coming out with shields slightly earlier, but yeah, pretty standard enemy types in this game. Ooh. I think I have entered a dream sequence. I still seem to be holding the gun I did when I was still lucid, though. I don't necessarily know that if that's a good thing. Okay, out of ammo. No surprise with a gun like that. So not really a shotgun, maybe more of a flare gun. I don't know. Elevator go down the hole. Okay, I have my detective's intuition is telling me I need to come out shooting.
Great. A bunch of zealots, loaded with guns, rags, and just
There's a bunch of these guys hanging out outside the house of Steve, the missing magician.
Ah, the church. That rings a bell.
Religious humor. Say, why does the gun look like a hot dog? Because apparently you have to be shaped like a hot dog in order to shoot dip everywhere.
Evening, sir. The name's...
Don't care. No visitors.
But see, I'm a PI and...
Gumshoes stain carpets. No gumshoes. Scram.
How about a little tune on the world's tiniest violin?
More stubborn than my ex-wives. Get lost, or else.
That mansion's calling my name, but first I need to get rid of that grumpy obstacle. How?
Well, you could blow him up like you've done to everyone. Alright. What do you got to do about this?
On the crystal balls, but I'm all ears for ideas on bypassing old jerks.
Oh, that's easy, baby. What scales a deadbeat husband more than a hungry gator?
I don't know. Responsibilities?
Close. Ex-wives. The more the meaner.
I'm not sure I follow.
That old caretaker? He got a history of saying forever and meaning for now. Find 3 wedding rings from his ex's shell. Man sees him, he'll gape like a soggy crawfish shack. And just keep that gree close, no?
Oh, coot! Lollygagger!
3.
Alright.
Rings. Sure. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, no more ammo here. No more ammo, just start throwing pies or cakes. I think the pies or cakes have a tendency to be a little bit more rarer than ammo, especially around here.
Where's that no-good womanizer? That sorry excuse for a husband. I'll show him irreconcilable differences.
You know, losing that wedding ring might help you let go.
Ugh. Oh, say, how about a revenge dinner first? Help me cut that bum down to size, and who knows, maybe something more?
God forbid. I get cranky when I'm stuffed.
Oh, sure. Fine. show him what's what. On my own.
Boy, there are a lot of guys outside.
Well.
You guys all in the heat? Just making sure. All right. They went boom. You know, I just went out investigating this crime, and then everywhere I went, all of these guys ended up exploding. No rhyme or reason to it. I blame spontaneous rodent combustion. There's really no other reasonable explanation for that. Wow, there's a bunch of ammo around here. Probably didn't need it then, but I need it now. Wouldn't hurt to grab a hunk as well. Or two. Because I'm clumsy with my finger buttons. Sheesh. Alright.
Power, no key. Classic. Maybe a little too classic.
Alright. So where are you leading me right now? I was trying to go up the ladder. Going up the ladder lead anywhere. Okay, there we are. Ooh, we're getting Hitchcockian up in here.
Whiz bang, clickety clack. I deduce the power's back.
Say, there was a key up there. I think I probably should have grabbed it. Oh, there it is.
Boy, the hoops I jumped through just to get a damn key.
a lot of guys out there. I don't want to leave this many people out in the open like that. Not in this game. Well, they kindly stopped for me. Yeah, what's actually good to use right now? Once again, the heavies could stand to burn a little bit faster. As a preference. Drat. Okay, ran out of ammo too. Alright. Hey, what's the spook doing hanging out with these Looney Tunes? Wow, I have very little ammo all around. Guess I grabbed a whole bunch when I was outside and then ended up using it all.
Boing, buzz, honk a pound. There goes cheese from underground. I'm a poet. And didn't even know I was rhyming those words.
Right. Okay, I was supposed to come here. Why? Through the rocks. I gotta go through the rocks. What can I do in order to go through the rocks? I have one basic idea. No, I don't think that worked. If it didn't work, change to a different one. I'll just keep trying each one over and over again. Let's see. This is where I came in. Rat. Now it's leading me in a different direction. Maybe it got a little lost because I was directly facing the wall. I'm taking this for evidence reasons.
Just like that. No sorry, hun? No nothing.
Sounds like your husband is a real downer. Why not let go of that ring and give him an earful, huh?
You know what? I might just do that.
I'm getting the feeling that you don't love me anymore.
This place sure could use a wraith waster's treatment.
Okay, just find two of the key items right next to each other. Uh-oh. Well, there was a reason for this one.
There's no takesies backsies in marriage, husband.
I'm not him. Well, might have to light her up another way.
Okay, we're doing the Luigi's Mansion thing here. Doesn't seem to be working here. Is that she's got a shield. There's got to be something in order to make the shield go away. Probably I have to beat up all the bad guys. Alright. Nope, still not working. Still gotta be one alive somewhere, as it were. Gotta remember where she is in the field as well. There's still a skelly rattling around here somewhere. Yeah, that's really helpful. Kind of funny to hit the Skelly Man people and watch them melt. You have to add skin on them in order for them to properly melt. Okay, that's not quite it either. Try to spar with her a little bit. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to, like, kick back the skulls? Maybe. Nope, that didn't seem to work. Oh, I have to shoot her, and then I have to shine the light on her. That's what I gotta do. Okay, well, this is a job for the good old Mouser. Well, you're burning, I'm burning. Okay, out of ammo. Okay, we're gonna speed this up a little bit.
Usually bullets solve all my problems.
It's not fun when you're burning. Okay, well, when she's sicking the undead buddies on me, is another time I could potentially do damage to them. Need some firepower here. Well, I'm hoping I'm going to do better this time because I actually know what I'm doing this time. Okay, nothing in there. Crud. I got it, owie. Man, I ain't ever getting married. Alright. I know, I'm not ever getting married. Wrong weapon. All right. Oh boy. Am I ever in a rut? Never get involved in marital affairs. That's what I say. I wish it was always as easy as that first time a shot. Saved by the hired goons. I know for where you are from the direction where the skulls are, or flaming skulls are coming from. Okay, let me pull out my gun again. This is what, take 5, take 6, probably. All right. right. All right. Okay, going good so far. Oh, no ammo in this one. Okay, I'm really hurting. There really needs to be a Spike D around here somewhere. Uh-oh. Down there. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Okay, I don't know how useful dynamite is going to be. All right. Oh, she took a big hit that time. All right. Drat. Okay, time to bring out the heavy stuff. All right. I'm in a lot of pain right now. I think she's throwing double the skull hats at me as well. Try to get back to her before she started summoning more minions. Drat. Well, that's as good as it's been so far. All right. I have the premonition that, yeah, if I do this quick enough, then, yeah, this doesn't have to go on as long as I have been doing it. Rat. Okay, the timing was on her side. All right. All right. Okay, I am in so much pain right now. Rat. I'm in a rut. All right, so... All right. I have to remember to flashlight and move as well. Uh-oh. Am I already out of machine gun ammo? Yeah, I believe so. Yikes. So I'm not hot pepper, I'm just burning. Drat. Took them a while to get here. Man, they're throwing fruit and junk. Alright. All goes well until I run out of machine gun ammo. As I know you're in pain. That's why you should grab the Spike D. Come on. Almost. Jeez, if you... I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you menacing skellies. I go to that underground area. See if I can find that underground area again so I can get the extra Spike D and all this extra ammo, too. Alright. You're gonna be able to get her. I believe I'm gonna be able to get her. Eventually. Oh, wasn't a real one. Ow, okay, really took a beating there. Oh, gee, okay, they've got a sliver now. You okay? They're growing huge. That was disappointing. Almost saw the end of this one. Okay. Crack class, why don't you? Well, it would actually help if I had the ammo in the gun. Restating. There we go. Oh, man. That was an ordeal. I don't mind telling you, telling me, telling you.
Wait. You really ain't him, huh? Oh, that filthy codger. Sending someone else to do his dirty work? I'll tan his hide myself.
Well, I'd rather not miss that. I live again.
I wasn't. I love you all. No, of course, Felicia, you're my favorite. No, but...
At least it worked.
Rise from your grave, or do the opposite. I'm pretty sure... Okay, yeah, I have all next to nothing in my ammo collection right now. I think even in situations where I've used up every single one of my ammo, I think my Mauser automatically refills at the start of a new sequence. Alright, folks, well, I'm sure you would love to see me continue to find my way through this haunted mansion, but yeah, we are out of time for tonight. Let's go ahead and let's pick out somebody to raid. Let's see, who would we like to pay a visit to? I see that right now Soap Zalata is on. Right now they're in the middle of playing a game of Temtem, so yeah, I think we'll go ahead and we'll pay a visit to them. Alright, folks. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm going to be dropping a new list on Monday, and also, I'm making a larger commitment in order to do art professionally online, so there's a part of me that is going to try to see if I can put together some bonus streams, but all the bonus streams are specifically going to be for art. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and let's raid over to this channel. And then, whoops. Yeah. Missed the ending screen by a mile. All right. So, yeah, thank you everybody once again for tuning in. Remember, art with a brainy. Yes, that's fun. Okay. Remember, folks, that BRNY means smart. Nothing's too hard if you use your head. Always be the change you want to see in the world. Have a good night, everybody, and thank you very much for watching.